course.
Trying to pull Martinez to get Puppy as well. Curl's now going to be caught up.
Do you think that Secret at all thought that VP wouldn't pick Silence again, considering how it's fared for them in the past few games?
I don't know. VP's the only team that's really picked it here.
Right.
They didn't seem. I don't think that they show any fear. They just pick it no matter what. So I don't know. I think Secret should have probably predicted that. They just did such a good job of shutting down Arteezy in this game.
Well, we have seen one of the weaknesses of Luna, and I actually think that the Visage pick was a huge. I know you're a huge Visage fan yourself. Why is that hero not picked more often?
I mean, it depends on really the player. If you really enjoy playing it, and if you know, it's like your niche pick, and that's really what Lil loves to play. We see him play it all the time, and he plays it phenomenal.
There was a nice little stat in the middle of that game. How relevant this is, but Crimson Guard on Puppy. Apparently, he's never lost a game when he's used Crimson Guard on Enigma. But strike that one off the records.
Yeah,
that one's gone.
His build-up was interesting, though. He went he rushed Glimmer Cape, I think it was, and then no, he went the Vanguard first, right? And then into the Glimmer. Well, either way, he let the Dark.
I mean, he definitely went Glimmer, that's for sure.
Yeah, he let the Darkseer build up the mech, which is really nice, and then he went Tranquil Boots, and he moved around trying to make space for the Luna to try to catch up. And the rotations were perfect. You saw S4 clean up. He gets a triple kill bottom extremely early. Arteezy ports, uses Eclipse, gets killed. But S4 had such a great game. You thought that it was going to be enough for Arteezy to catch up, but they just kept running right at him, punish him continuously, and ended up working out really well for them.
It was relatively even in the early game, Merlini. And where do you think the key point was for Secret? Where did they really lose this?
I mean, it's just the coordination of VP and the team fights. They shut down the Queen of Pain, as we saw in that last fight with the Global Silence. And, I mean, they had a similar lineup in game number 1 where it's like, okay, if they ever get to the point where it's 5-on-5 team fight, VP generally drafts a way stronger lineup, and their coordination is really good with the heroes that they pick for themselves, which is why they utilize Silencer a lot. So, I don't know. I think Secret expected to be able to push down a lot harder and then kind of secure map control and play around VP instead of into them.
Definitely didn't work out. What were your thoughts, Wins, overall?
I think Arteezy got shut down too hard as well. Like the Enigma didn't really pay off. It was a very risky pick as well because he weakened the lanes and they didn't get enough for the carry, and he was just way too poor in that game.
Anything? What stood out to you?
The Enigma pick, I think, was interesting. We were talking about it up in the suite about, okay, so you've got Luna who desperately needs farm, can't get by with a bad start, and then you have like Enigma as well. And people were saying that that Enigma wasn't really there for the black hole so much as all the other utility that he gives you. But I still think some of the black holes were good, or you can lock down Storm and stuff like that. But I just think overall VP executed way better than Secret in that game.
Okay. Apparently, I think we have a new team lineup for Virtus Pro. I don't know whether we can show that, can we? Yeah, there we go. Look, it's on the right hand side over there.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
That looks so good.
I've always wondered what you would look like.
So have I, Paul.
With hair like that. It's gorgeous, frankly, Ted.
Well,
dreams. Only dreams.
See, that's what happens when you upset people in production.
Hey,
what did you do to them?
I said they could do that. I did.
Oh.
Yeah. They checked with me first. They were very polite. I would have just done it.
Yeah, no, see, nice guy productions. So let's look forward to the third game then. Merlini, in terms of the draft, have we got any feels for how FNG's drafted in those first two? Any mistakes that you may have seen? Anything that you can think that he's done positively? And how's he going to change that for game 3?
I think it's just a matter of who drafts too greedily. In the first game, it was way too greedy. We were like, okay, Dusa, there's a reason why no one picks Dusa. She can't do anything before like 30 generally. And then that game, we saw the Enigma and the Luna. And again, a lot of times we just see teams trade farm for farm, and Secret's used to maybe opponents not trying to contest that. But, I mean, VP did a very good job of shutting down Arteezy.
Okay, Fogged, from your point of view, what have Secret got to do?
Just secure Arteezy's farm, just help S4 as well, but for the most part, it's securing Arteezy's farm. Usually when they have a jungler, he moves around more and Arteezy gets into the jungle and is able to farm and catch up when he has a little bit of a hard start.
Play off him more than anything else.
Yeah.
How big a player is he, from your point of view?
What was that?
How important a player and how big a player is he for you?
Oh, it's very important, honestly, yeah. He really needs to, he's just, he's a snowball player, and if he gets the snowball in the start, he'll be able to take control of the game by himself.
Okay, well, the players are ready to come back out into the arena and are apparently heading there right now for game 3. Here come Team Secret and their opponents. Virtus Pro, this is effectively a best of 1. Winner takes all, claims a place in the top 6, and the losers are done for another 12 months.
Techies?
Massive game.
Techies?
Techies?
I mean, this is the stage.
This is the time.
You've got one game. You've got to do it. If you've got a strap, pull it out. There's no point waiting.
Level 1 Roche.
Level 1 Roche. We got them all. Yeah. I mean, you've got to feel, I think everybody's in their heart thinks Secret have something, some extra special strat to pull out, but I'm not sure.
Do you think you can pull off a level 1 Roche? Like, you can hear a roar. Do you think the crowd's going to give it away?
They would need to hold up a sign just saying, like, keep it down, guys, like level 1 Roche, keep it quiet, and then
good luck,
maybe, you know.
Good luck keeping that crowd quiet. There's no way you keep those guys quiet. They're amazing.
Well, that's when you find out whether the crowd is supporting Secret or VP, I guess, at that point.
I mean, the thing is, like, if you are going to do a level 1 Roche with the current popular picks, you would have to have a certain amount of a different hero. Then it will be very obvious that you're trying to do something weird.
Yeah. You can do it with Luna.
Luna? Dazzle?
Luna, Dazzle, yeah. We're at 2 out of 5. They're 2 ranged heroes, too. Come on.
How about the 3 other heroes? Luna, Dazzle,
Alchemist.
Yeah, that would be obvious, right?
I sense some disturbance over on Team M right now. There's some backwards and forwards going on. You're maybe not gelled as much as you were earlier.
I mean, it's healthy discussion.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay, healthy discussion. Well, let's healthily discuss the next game in terms of VP's chances, because we've written them off a number of times in this tournament, and they always seem to come bouncing back. That's got to help them in this third game and make them believe they can actually win this match.
I think in the second game, I felt that Secret just maybe picked a little too greedy. That's why I felt the game actually went that way. If it's a more even game, I would obviously favor Secret. And in the game one, like Ben mentioned, it was actually VP who actually went too greedy with the Medusa. But however, I feel in the game one itself, if the execution was a little bit better in the team fights, VP still has a chance to actually take that game.
Okay. Fogged, what do you think?
Well, normally when I'm watching VP, when I see G start having struggling a bit, they tend to kind of fall apart a bit, because he's like their S4 in a kind of way. He's the playmaker. He starts making things happen, while Illidan just kind of does his own thing in the back and comes out, and it's like, oh my god, Illidan is massive. Like, what happened? So I would say that they secure G, and as long as he has a great game, they're going to be able to.
Yeah, and we saw that in game 2, didn't we? He really kind of snowballed towards the end of the game, just started wrecking everything in front of him. Yeah. What do you think, Ted?
I think that a lot of teams have a player that they rely on a lot. And I think for Secret it's Arteezy, for EG it's like Sumail. And we said previously, if you shut down that guy, it's a lot harder for the team to come back. Even though they've got such a talented pool of players, we just saw what happens. If you shut down Arteezy, it makes things a lot harder. They rely on him in a lot of ways. So I think that the plan in this game, like Fogg said, got to get him his farm, and then you've got a chance, I think.
And likewise, the other team are going to be looking to shut down each other's superstar. Both teams have got other players, though, Malini. Who do you think needs to step up?
Illidan, maybe? I think. I mean, it's.
Virtus Pro versus Team Secret. Game 3.
Indeed it is. Game 3. Team Secret on the verge of either going through or going home. They've been here before already, and so have their opponents, Virtus Pro. Let's get into the Game 3's draft.
Oh, first pick Lina.
Oh my, that's surprising.
Wonder if Tusk will make an appearance.
Same draft as last game. How do we feel about Queen of Pain? Is she still first pick? Is she second phase? Is she situational?
I think the cooldown of the ultimate is starting to feel like it's going to be a bit of a problem when teams are playing so aggressive. Like you can't have the ultimate all the time, and there's going to be one crucial fight where you don't have the wave and you just lose the tower because of that.
I completely agree with that as well. I think you can probably wait to picking it up in the second. Have everybody really been banning it like third, fourth? I feel like they kind of notice what combos teams are picking in the first two, and they ban out combo type heroes in the third, fourth. So I think you can save the Queen of Pain for third or fourth pick for sure. We have Darks here again. No shocker. Very popular on the main stage. Not really. Was he seen too much on the group stages?
Not so much.
Complexity picked him a lot.
Complexity did.
But not too many other teams.
With Bounty Hunter, though. They did it a few times with
Bounty Hunter, Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
I think the reason he's thriving well in the current meta is mostly because there's only two heroes on the safe lane, and Darkseer really excels at dealing against two. There was back then when Darkseer started falling off because teams were regularly doing 3 heroes on the safe lane, and Darkseer just couldn't do anything against that.
And also, it seems like, well, not all the time, but most of the time, teams are picking a bit of a lack of stun, and Darkseer really excels, being able to just run away in the off lane.
Yeah, I guess it's mostly just the support pool moving into a much more different direction. That's why it allowed Darkseid to come back in.
Vacuum just, of course, all this is so much team fight, like we've all been saying. There's constant team fights, and Vacuum is just so powerful. So Ice Frogs should definitely add like 10 or 15 more seconds in Vacuum. What do you guys think about it?
It's been a few patches since Vacuum was messed with, that's true. So we got the Kuro Rubik.
Really nice. I love the Rubik, like when Lina's first pick, because obviously, you know, interrupting the combo and all that, and being able to steal very good spells.
I mean, in general, the support, like a support like Rubik doesn't reveal anything as well.
Yep.
So if you have not a clear idea where you're going, Rubik is just a good pick in general to conceal what you have in your mind.
And Karaoke Rubik.
Yeah, that's a huge plus.
Yeah.
So they're going to remove the silencer. Do you think it suggests that they're going to want to go for something that the silencer specifically counters? Or do you think that it's just, oh, we don't want to play against this hero?
I think it's more the latter.
Yeah, I could agree. And they already have like Earthshaker and Lina. Pretty wombo combo either with Silencer. You can just initiate the fight and be pretty safe, even if you're like, oh god, we messed up. All right, reset. Silencer's good to back us up if Lina gets the combo interrupted.
So VP actually removes the TA. Do you think there's any specific reasoning behind this, or it's just dire?
It's more likely that they're going to run Lina mid, I would say, is one of the main reasons. Aside from that, I mean, I guess VP actually really run it anywhere, right?
I mean, Lina doesn't struggle against TA.
They could be looking at a Shadow Fiend, maybe, right?
Hasn't been banned.
Hasn't been banned. Mech Carrier, G's pretty solid at the hero overall. And they have the Earthshaker to sit back and rely on him. And Illidan's definitely played Lina. And also, you know, Lina can be the support as well. So it's very open-ended lineup.
Or offlaner, apparently.
Or offlaner from time to time. That is very true.
Does Secret take the Shadow Fiend, do you think?
It's possible.
Most of the times in this draft, we actually seen PL banned in the second phase. So I think that might actually be eyed a little bit more than SF. Although I think, yeah, SF would work.
SF's been losing most games, though, right?
Yeah,
I think it's like 0-4 on the main stage, or 0 something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but
yeah, going back to the PR as well, I think in the situation right now, I feel maybe VP is just the more likely team to actually go for the PR instead of Secret. I haven't seen Secret play the hero.
yeah.
I think they've been playing it, but not at the main event or the group stage. It's just like a month and a half ago. They used to pick it a fair amount for RTZ.
I mean, it's just not a hero that can fight that early, though. I mean, we saw that from CDEC, but it's just they're the only really team that actually runs the PR and fights so much with the hero.
They just love to fight. They
Yeah.
bring him right away. He just TP's mid, and he's like, I'm in.
I mean, he even takes his Doppelganger max early. Like, most of the carry players actually take stats over Doppelganger, but their player actually takes it early so that he can actually fight.
Well, that could be something the Secret could steal. That could be a good idea. No? Why not?
I mean, in general, when you have Darkseid, though, you want more stuff that actually works with the vacuum, and PR doesn't offer too much with helping the vacuum, like dealing damage. I mean, it's good later in the game, but it doesn't help in the early. Like, unlike a Quap right now, which Secret is choosing to go for more synergy with the vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like they've been very good about their combos, like extremely good with the vacuum. Earthshaker plays as well, the Queen of Pain ultis on top of the vacuum. So I don't see why not. And of course, you know, it's not the best versus Lina in the mid, but you can actually, you know, pressure as long as you're able to survive the laning phase pretty well. And
I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to be mid for sure, right? Because
That's
Secret
true.
has been running Quap
Short
on the
mid.
safe lane so many times when they have RTZ on like a TA or Shadow Fiend.
Visage coming out.
It's the same lineup.
Yep. Lots of burst, lots of magic damage.